This video is about the boy child cleansing ceremony, which is a Lango cultural practice. The boy child is supported at the beginning to place a cooking pot on the cooking stones. The pot is used to prepare the porridge and the meals for the cleansing ceremony. Grandmother brings shea butter oil and smears on the palm of the boy child and that of his mother to facilitate cleansing. The shea butter is smeared around the pot. The boy child, together with the mother, is made to sit at the entrance of the house during the cleansing ceremony. More oil is brought and smeared on the boy child and on the back of the mother, while wishing them good health, cleansing, and fertility. The boy child is held up high in the process of making him to go back in the house for the next 3 days. The mother is told to go back in the house while carrying the baby and covering the head with a winnow. The mat made of animal skin, the calabash, and other items to be used by the mother and the boy child for the next 3 days are also taken into the house with them. Meanwhile, the family recollects around the pot for the next 3 days, singing and dancing as they wait for the boy to come out of the house after 3 days. On the third day, the boy child is brought out of the house with his mother while covering the head with a winnow. The father of the boy also joins them, and they sit as a family at the entrance of the house. Grandmother brings more shea butter oil, which is further used to smear the boy. Water is then brought in the calabash, which is used to wash the head of the boy, symbolize cleansing. The head of the boy child is shaved off to further cleanse the boy child from the impotence. A rope is brought, which is soaked in the shea butter and used to tie around the neck of the boy child and the parents. But before that, grandmother rolls the rope into a ball-like shape and throws in the palm of the boy child and asks the boy child to throw it back into the grandmother's palm. The rope is then tied around the neck of the boy child and around the neck of the mother and on the neck of the father. The rope is also wrapped around the waist of the boy child and on the wrist of the boy child and on the leg of the boy child. The boy child is then made to be naked, and the mother half naked and the father half naked. More oil is brought, shea butter oil, to be smeared on the body of the baby boy child and on the parents, while wishing them healing, cleansing, and fertility. Grandmother brings malwa, which is a local brew, and is sprinkled on the boy child and on the mother and on his father before they are made to sip this malwa local brew. Local brew is sprinkled on the forehead of the boy child and the forehead of the parents. Grandmother sprinkles the local brew malwa on the ground before the boy child and the parents can sip it. The boy child and the parents are then in jubilation led to go into the house in preparation for the process of preparing the cleansing meal. The boy child is then supported by the parents and grandmother to prepare the cleansing meal in the pot. The cleansing meal is made of millet flour, which is famously known as kalo. The millet flour, after made into kalo, is served into the calabash, ready for eating during the cleansing ceremony. The boy child is again brought back from the house and taken into the pot for the sauce. The boy child is supported by the parents to prepare the pigeon peas, which is famously known as la pena, which is part of the meal, the cleansing meal. The stick that has been used to prepare the kalo and the la pena are then used to serve the father of the boy. His food is served on the mingling stick for him to eat from. The boy child is later on brought out of the house with the parents and put to sit at the entrance of the house to be served the cleansing meal. Before they can start eating, a piece of the cleansing meal is picked by grandmother and then put on the forehead of the boy child, on the shoulders, and on that of his parent. It's also put on the knees and on the legs. The boy child is then served by the grandmother, and then the family can have their meal. As the boy child and the mother eat the meal at the entrance of the house, the father of the boy is expected to eat his meal behind the house. The father eats his meal behind the house while the boy child and the mother eat their meal, cleansing meal, at the entrance of the house. The father eats his meal, which is put on the stick that was used to prepare the meal. After eating, he's supposed to throw the sticks far away from the home, never to bring it back. The parents of the boy child are given the sticks to beat away the curse that had befallen their child. The sticks are then placed on the roof of the house. The family recollects in one of the house in the house, and they start singing and dancing in jubilations as they finalize the cleansing ceremony. The elders go back and put off the fire that was used for preparing the cleansing meal with water. Part of the water is also sprinkled on the boy child and his parents.